Okay, so the 3M cases have settled. You're all wondering what it all means and what the settlement has in store for you. Well, this video will tell you what I know so far and what we know from the courts. This is a series of videos designed to help you understand personal injury law. I've done a series of videos on the 3M combat earplugs, like this video, and I've also done videos on other personal injury topics, like this video. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell to get notifications when new videos come out. And if you like a video, make sure that you share it within your social media contacts. I've been fighting for veterans and those injured in crashes and in falls for over 25 years. I created this channel to help keep you safe and help keep you informed. So what we're looking at is a $6 billion settlement with 3M and the plaintiff's attorneys. And that's going to be paid out over a number of years. There are going to be three separate buckets of plaintiffs. There's going to be those that were in the bellwether trials. They have their own fund. There were about 1,500, 3,000 wave cases that had already advanced well down the path of litigation, and those cases have their own settlement fund. And then there's the fund for the remainder of folks who signed up with an attorney or filed a claim and never got contacted to advance their case, take a deposition, or anything along those lines. What's going to happen is there's going to be two separate tracks. There's going to be an expedited payment, which you can get some point in 2024, and that's going to move very quickly. And there's going to be a more in-depth review if you happen to have quite a bit of evidence that shows significant hearing loss, tinnitus, treatment for tinnitus, and other injuries that you may have sustained. That's going to be a fund that's going to be paid out over several years, so you may be waiting a while to collect whatever money is available. And this is all going to be first in, first out. So those cases that file for expedited, they'll get paid and paid and paid until the funds have dwindled. So what's the next step? The next step is you'll be contacted directly to sign a release and to opt into one of those programs, either the expedited or the in-depth review. Your attorneys, and I'm recommending in most cases that you take the expedited and we submit your records and we grab up what we can and make sure that we put some money in your pocket. You can choose the in-depth review. I haven't decided on my own cases which ones I'm going to put up or recommend for in-depth review. You'll be contacted directly by a company called Archer. Your lawyer has already submitted your contact information, including an email address and a cell phone number. So make sure, if you haven't already, reach out to your attorney, provide your current address, current cell phone number, and current email address so that you can get the documents and get the process going. You will also be paid directly. So what's going to happen is once the review is complete and you've been awarded money, there's going to be a payment directly to you, and that can even be done electronically through Venmo or Zelle or PayPal or some other way. You don't necessarily have to have a check. Traditionally, when there's a personal injury case, the attorney gets a check from the insurance carrier that is for the full amount of the settlement, and then the attorney puts that into his or her escrow account and then writes checks to him or herself for the fees, the costs of the case, and then writes you a check for the remaining settlement portion. In this case, you'll be paid directly, and then your attorney is going to be paid separately, so you're not going to have to worry about that. If you have any questions about this litigation, you can put them in the comments section below. I'm always reading the comments section on the regular to make sure that I answer all your questions. So one of the big questions is, and I do see it floating in the comments, people are upset that they're not going to be receiving top dollar for their claim, so they want to opt out. Well, if you want to opt out and continue to litigate, I think you're going to have a hard time finding an attorney, and you're going to find it's almost impossible, based on the settlement language, to opt out in any way that's helpful. You're going to have to meet certain criteria. I haven't really reviewed it myself, spoken with my colleagues. It's going to be almost impossible for you to opt out. So most attorneys are going to be guiding you towards the settlement. speak with your attorney regarding which program is right for you, the expedited or the more in-depth review. Judge Rogers, who has been excellent in these litigation and these lawsuits and all of it, she said at a court town hall last week that these settlements were fair. And she strongly encourages that everybody take these settlements and move on from there. It's her belief not everybody gets what they want in a settlement, but this was the best situation given that 3M had settled on the PFAS, the forever chemicals, for $10 billion, and then put up another $6 billion for these cases. Some of the cases are state cases in Minnesota where 3M is based. That judge handling that litigation also echoed Judge Rogers' sentiment that this is a fair settlement. In my mind, I would suggest and recommend that you speak with your attorney. I can't tell you what I'm going to do with my clients. We're going to have conversations about that. But I don't want anybody to think that any party in this got short shrift. So this has been a fair settlement. This has been hard work for all of the attorneys. It has been hard work for all of you. And it has been a long wait. And this is a great result. Not all of this multi-district litigation goes in the plaintiff's favor. All you have to do is look at the Zantac litigation, which has completely crumbled. One more question I should probably answer is, can I still file? And the answer to that is no. By the time this video goes up, the window will have shut. On September 12th of 2023 at midnight Central Time, which is where the court is located, they will close the door to any new cases. So your opportunity to file, if you have not done anything as of yet, has been and it's gone. And with that, this is probably the last, if not one of the last videos I'll do on this topic. The cases have settled. Those of you that are involved in it are going to get paid, and there really isn't going to be much to discuss after this. If there is information or something develops, I will put something up. But this channel is going to transition into more information about personal injury cases like car crashes, fall hazards, other unsafe products. So I hope that you'll stick with me. If you want more information about this topic or any other topic on personal injury, please go to my website, www.jeffmarionlaw.com. If you have further questions, there's ways to contact me there and get a hold of me, and I can answer your questions. I want to take a moment to thank all of you who've made this channel the success that it has. I love all your comments. I love that you participate. I'm so happy you watch. I'm even happy when you bust my chops on the comments section. So I did this video to keep you informed, to keep you safe, let you know what's going on. Still going to be out here, still going to be providing you information that you can use. Thanks again for everything, for all of your dedication to this channel, and we'll see you down the road.